All right, third video. In this one, I said I was going to talk about the AARP. And I guess really my biggest problem is how powerful that organization is. And I just want to explain, I'm 25 right now. So there hasn't been the inflation that there is during my grandparents' generation. Such I've lived with my grandparents. I've had a lot of perspective um, with their situation, and they have a very good situation. They lived during a time where they bought houses for 20, $15,000. A very reasonable price, but over that time those prices have tripled, quadrupled, or 4 or 5 times. So they bought houses and sold them and made a great amount of money, and then bought other houses, and they have Social Security, they have Medicare, they have a lot of government assistance programs that are aiding them in continuing to be in a good situation. Things Inflation, that's what I want to talk about. The housing increases in America that have made the elderly extremely rich. Property has been a great asset to own, and most good Americans have bought houses and paid faithfully on those mortgages, made good decisions, saved, very sustainable. I would like to make some videos to talk about how sustainable we were in 1900, 1950, 1970, and how in 2019, really in the 1990s, to where we are now, we're just living completely unsustainable lifestyles. And that is a real problem in America, which is, the theme of um, my whole show here, I guess, or whatever. The real problems in America are the strength of the AARP in influencing Medicare, Medicaid. The reason the age hasn't jumped from 65 to 70 is because you have the AARP filling the will help you get reelected if you make policies that are positive to our situation, which is basically we don't want to work anymore and we want to live to 83. We want to be on Social Security for around 15 to 20 years. And the system wasn't designed for that. You guys have heard that argument. The system wasn't designed for that. You keep hearing it because it's true. The system wasn't designed for that. And the AARP is stopped because they have so much money, the stock market. My grandparents are not rich by any means, but are well off. They own 2 houses, one in Cincinnati, one in Florida, a vacation house. I've never been there because I can't afford it because I'm a college student. I was a college student for, and I have debt, and our generation is in big trouble. But anyways, so, they're very well off, and they have the government paying their medical bills, and neither of my grandparents work. They both have pensions. Um, but okay, so I'm just saying that's a very powerful segment, and the AARP is continuing to fill the pockets of politicians and saying, hey, be nice to us, and we'll keep you getting reelected, which is, you know, not good for the coming generations. When you have one generation saying, hey, we're more important than everybody else, so take us into consideration first. That's going to be pop. And, if I was older right now, I would be saying that same thing. It's not about what I want. It's not about what Michael Burns wants. It's not about what you want as a person. It's about what's going to be best for the nation moving forward over the next 100 years. We should stop putting our money into old people because guess what? Guess what? That's a bad investment. It's a bad investment, and we are putting. I can't remember what I heard on WLW. Was it 25% or 50% of all federal monies go to the elderly? That is too much. We need to take 25% and put it towards the children of America. They are the future. That is the investment that is good. That is the investment that is worthwhile. Not people who are just have a lot of money because they bought their house at 25,000 and it's worth 120,000 now. You know, a sustainable generation, a sustainable generation. But we have to take from them. We have to do it. So the AARP, in my opinion, is hurting America. It's killing America. You've heard it before. CNBC, NBC, Fox News, whatever you watch, CNN, you've heard it before. Why hasn't the limit been raised from 65 to 70? It's been 60 years since FDR did that. It's like baseball. No evolution. We need football. We need football. Don't we, baby? What are we watching right now? Football. Nobody cares about baseball because it's outdated. They aren't adapting. Old people are not adapting. They are not adapting. Let's face it. They don't email. The Postal Service. Great, Paul. FedEx is us, young people. Sustainable. A good investment. The next topic I'm going to talk about, I got a lot of them. I love the hit. Yes, I got a lot of them. Not too many. What do I want to hit next, baby? I don't know. I'll surprise you. Thank you.